Hey, party people. I hope this camera's not too close. Uh, I'll be right back. Yes, this is my room. I'm not trying to hide it anymore. So, my brother's asleep, and I did not dye my hair. This is a wig. See, it's a wig. Um, I had to hide the freaking wig part because it's very fake. Alright, so I'm going to be telling Christmas stories, and there's going to be Christmas music, so let's put it on. Okay, so I had to write down the same Christmas stories, part one, part two, because my brother Kenny threw away the stories because he was mad at me, and I don't know where they are. I try looking for them. My thoughts are he threw them away because he was mad at me, or I'm annoying, or I'm embarrassing him in front of his friends. So that's how he got back at me for throwing away the list for you guys to hear the Christmas stories. So, um, alright, so this one's about my sister Natalie. This was actually her shirt she gave me. It's kind of small now because I've been washing it and I loved it when I first got it. So, anyways, this one's about she took me to lights and I regret going to. I hope my foundation looks okay because when I used the brush, it was too light with my skin tone, so I used my hands this time. So I hope it looks good. If not, then I just wasted a whole story on a video. Okay. So basically, she took me to go see the lights. She, she said, "Do you want to go see the lights?" I don't actually remember what the fuck she said, but she messaged me on Hangout saying, "You want to go see the lights? Get your shoes on." I said, "Yeah, let me just get my shoes on," or something like that. And so I messaged her back saying something. I really don't like telling the story because it's really upsetting and very awful, and you'll find out why during the end. So, I got my shoes on. She's in the bathroom, and my little brother Noah's like, he was little at the time, so he's like, "No, don't go. She's mean. She's a meanie, and she's blah 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 blah." And she's walking really pissed, like, because he's annoying to her. And I was like, "Noah, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine," whatever I said. So I have my Walkman with me. Remember those Walkman MP3 players? Mine was purple and it looked like Lola's phone from the Looney Tunes show. And then I got mine in pink, which was a better version. But it was Sony or something. So I brought my Walkman with my headphones, and Natalie's like, "Oh, you brought your music?" I was like, "Yeah, just in case." That's what I said, and that's what she said. So I don't listen to my music until, because I thought I would be rude, because I didn't want to be rude to her. So she puts on Christmas music, okay? Listen. Listen, listen, listen. She puts on Christmas music, but she doesn't like it because it's not what she likes. So you know what she puts on? The Nightmare Before Christmas music. That's Halloween music. To me, it's Halloween. Basically, it's all Halloween. It's not even Christmas, and this one song comes on. The one song I hate is called Kidnapping the Santa Claus. I fucking hate that song. I really sure do. When I first heard it, it would be stuck in my head playing like a retape all over and over. I don't know what a retape is, but I meant like a broken record. Okay? So I fucking hate that song. So that song comes on. I'm sorry, I'm being annoying with this chair. So that song comes on, and I said, "I hate this song." And she's pissed. Having this pissed off, negative, hateful face. And I'm like, this isn't Christmas music. She didn't like the Christmas holly jolly music. There's no such thing as Christmas music like that, but you know what I'm saying. So she puts on Nightmare for Christmas. Then we get to drive through. Just to let you know. Just to let you know. I had braces and a retainer. No, I'm sorry. I had a retainer and I still have it and it's like all old and stuff. So I said, so I'm looking for, I'm not sure if I had a bag with me. I don't know why I don't know. But I was like, oh, I didn't bring my retainer box. And she's like, oh, that's okay. We'll get a cup. I was like, okay, no big deal. We'll get a cup. So it's our turn. We're going in the drive-through, and she's like, my sister Nally is, we're getting the food. She orders, and then she's like, can we have a cup? And she's like, yeah, I'll get you a cup. Something like that. She says, the lady. And then the lady comes back. She's like, we had to get another cup for whatever the cup was for, but the other cup was for my retainer. And the lady says like this. She's like, here's the cup, and here's the other cup for the retainer. The lady literally fucking laughs at my retainer. And then, the lady and also my sister Nally is both laughing at me because of my retainer. And that's when I wanted to go home and I wanted to be with my mom. I was like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to be with my mom. I was like, that's it. I just want to go home. And so she's like, so that's when our relationship was coming to an end. She broke our relationship. She chose to end a relationship like that by laughing at me with people. I have a bunch of stories about, or a couple or 5 or 4 stories how she laughed at me with people. So just to let you know what she told me, I forgot about this part. As we were in the drive-thru, she told me to hold her professional camera. I was like, how the fuck do you got money for this? And she's like, don't touch the lens. I was like, I'm not going to. It was more like this. I'm not going to. But I was like, should I touch the lens or should I not? Or she would notice my fingerprints. I wanted to touch the lens because what she did to me. That's what happened in the drive-thru. So she's driving, we're eating, we're having her winter snack. And then I wanted to, there was this whole light show or decoration or whatever my family saw while we went to go see it. Just us, not her, just us, just the family, because she's not part of the family. And I wanted to show her. So we were driving around the town, not the town, the neighborhoods. We were trying to find it. We couldn't seem to find it. I know she was, let's just cut that off. She was trying to find this neighborhood house where we saw the decoration. But she's like, I can't find it. Let's just go home. So we turned into this school. This is the part where it gets awful. Listen. This is the part where it gets awful. We turn into a school. I see a sign and I'm reading it. Not in my head, but like to myself. While I'm reading it, I don't actually remember what it said because this was like 2005 or 2006 or 2000 something back in those days. And I'm like reading it. I can't tell you what I said because I don't remember because I threw this memory away and it was locked in my head forever until it kind of bothered me. I need to sneeze. And then she's like this. Why are you talking to yourself? And I was like, I'm not talking to myself, I'm reading. Apparently, reading to yourself like you're reading any kind of book, like out loud, because if you want to read out loud or you want to read in your head, apparently reading is talking to yourself. And I told my mom, she's like, reading. I told my mom this, and she said, um, apparently reading is talking to yourself. She agreed with Natalie. It was like, you never agreed with her. You hate her. She did awful things to you. Anyways, I was like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. As we got home, I don't remember if I was crying or if I was pretty angry. And Natalie's in the bathroom fucking listening. And I slammed mom's door, and mom's like, oh, here we go. Or she's like, oh, what happened? Or something like that. And I told her everything what happened, and Natalie was listening because she's an eavesdropper. And that's the end of the story, and I went to bed. So there's this part 2 on the list. I was all decked out for the holidays like I usually do. And if you have a problem with that, we can't be friends. I'm sorry, I love being decked out. Red lipstick, green and red eyeshadow, Bath and Body Works Christmas perfume, Bath and Body Works lotion Christmas, all Santa and different outfits every day for Christmas. Like, if you have a problem with that, you don't like friends having that kind of outfit, fuck you, I can't be friends. That's just my thing, okay? Every holiday, like, literally, I'm young, I do young stuff. I'm not telling my age because I don't feel comfortable, and that's part of my identity. I'm still young. My brother's way younger than me. But, yeah. So, I don't know if I have music in my ears. But I don't know if I had music in my ears or what. But I was laying back like this. Let me show you. You can see my freaking. So there's this neighborhood we don't normally drive to. What is that in the background? Oh, there's my chapstick. I was looking for that. Found my chapstick. So there's this neighborhood we drive to. We drive down this area. It's that street down there, not that street. You probably can't see it, but I know what I'm talking about. You don't live in my neighborhood. So we take the different street. There is this one house with this one car. I don't remember if it was silver. I don't remember if it was white or silverish white or black. I don't know, but it was a car. And there was these girls in there looking at them like this. I give them payback for what this girl did to me in cooking class, so I give them this. Hold on, let me just make sure I get it right. Something like that. I'm looking at like them like that, and then the girl in the car literally like looks at me in the face, and then she looks back at her friend. Like, I don't know if she puts her hand on her mouth or what. And then she looks back at me. She does this. Pretend this is the car. She's like, I was like, did that just really happen? Nah. What? Apparently it did. I was like, I hate people who do that with girls in the car. I'm sensitive of people like laughing with each other and putting their hands over their mouth, looking at each other and walking away. I'm sensitive to that, and when I see that, I cry. That happened to me 2 times. Anyways, part 3. Story part 3. I have this Cascada shirt I made on a custom website. I was like, I need a Cascada custom shirt because I was such a big fan. I wore it. It said, "It's Christmas time," like her album. And it's of her wearing her Santa hat or something. And it was in gray. Like this, what are those shirts called? Those loose shirts, okay? So I wear that to the park, the lake park we used to go to before COVID started. And there's this man and this woman. Just let you know, there's this new I'm starting to notice my foundation. I was a bitch. There's like this I don't know how to explain it. You're just gonna have to look up Castaic Lake Park and you'll see the new playground. It's got like logs, it's got like climbing stuff, it's got like a rope you can like climb on. I'll probably put a picture somewhere if I can't. I'm sorry. But there's this man and this woman. I'm wearing no jacket, just have the shirt out, ponytail. And I hear and see this man, and he laughs at my cast fetish. Now, I know for a fact she was on TV when my mom told me this, and I probably heard in one of her interviews that she came to California, tried to perform, but she couldn't because she was so scared and nervous, and she just got off stage. So I don't know if they knew who she was. I don't know if they knew who she was on the show, or they just thought they were being mean and funny. I'm really hungry, but yeah. And I told my mom, and she believed me. Then there's this story of how my brother Kenny stole my tree. So basically, it's my mom's birthday in December. You know, we're all getting ready, good. We're all getting ready, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're now in the car. Noah's got a bag of chips. Like, I think it was Lay's. Yeah. I said, hey, where'd you get those chips? He said, from Mr. Wan. Mr. Wan is our teacher. He was horrible to me. He was like a horrible, evil person to me. Didn't like me, hated me. When he first saw me, he chose to hate me. Funny story. So he said, Mr. Wan. And I said something, which I don't remember. And Kenny's in the car, and he gets all pissed. He's like, I want to go turn this car around. So Mom turns the car around for a parking spot. He gets out, and he's about to full blown on. He's basically like kind of like psyching out. More of a, I don't know. I'm not good at explaining. So me and Noah are in a car. My dad's in a car, and he's like assholes to me and Noah and Kenny. I was like, what the fuck did I do? Tell me, what the fuck did I do? Do anything. All I asked was where did he get those chips? To call me and Noah assholes when Kenny was the one who was an asshole. So we get to Cheesecake Factory. Mom's like, we were talking about Kenny, and then at the restaurant we were talking about him, and then my dad was trying to distract me from the people because he can see that I was getting disturbed by them. So we get back in the car after lunch, Christmas lunch, Christmas. Yeah. And then I come home, and I literally have a picture of it. I had a little tree with like gold ornaments, just all gold last year. That was my thing, just gold. And I see that the tree is gone. Like there's tree mess all over the floor. And I told my mom, I said, I don't remember what I said. Sorry. I come, she didn't believe me actually. She didn't believe me. I come to show her and she's like, "Where's the tree?" I don't remember what she said. So we go out to check the trash, and it's in the trash wrapped up in a bag. So is the ornaments. It's wrapped up in the bag, ready to be thrown out by the garbage man. So we take it out. I think my dad was the one who helped me. Or my mom, I don't remember. This was like 2017. And we found out that he threw my tree away and my gold ornaments. Because he was mad at me for saying Mr. Wong. I fucking hate that man. He needs to go suck a dick. So, yeah. And I told Matthew, you know, that's how the story ends. I think I just told the wrong story. Yeah, that was not story number 4. I'm sorry. Sorry to be for story number 4. I saw the word. Actually, there's no tree. I'm not a good explainer. But 2007, 2018, or 2017, I don't know. But one of the years, my mom was like, "Hey Kenny, can you decorate the tree or flip up the tree?" One of the two. I think he was decorating the damn tree. I don't know what he was doing with the tree. But I was sitting with my Maggie, my friend, my baby, my apple baby, my friend. And so, you know, I'm just like, you know, playing with her, you know, through the fence, you know, just petting her and shit. And he turns around. Well, he's decorating or fluffing up the tree. I think he was fluffing up the tree or something. And he turns to me like this. Gay. And does something with the tree, whatever mom told him to do. And I was like, and I got up and I told mom, and she didn't believe me. He literally turned around, looked at me, and called me gay. I have stories about people calling me that. I didn't do anything. Okay, now, this is story number 5. 2018, I believe, because we had this still. Noah was putting up the speakers. Last year, when he plugged it in, power went out. Literally, the power went out or something, or the power wasn't working. Something like that happened last year. So he's trying to put up the speakers and the music. Kenny comes and starts a fight. And Noah's like, he's trying to say it's all okay, like we can still put up the speaker. And he's like, he literally grabs the telephone and says, "Yeah, mom, Noah's putting up the speakers last year, blah 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 blah." I was like, and then Noah's getting all like upset because like he's not listening. And then Dad comes along and tells us to like go upstairs or something. I don't know. But I was like, we didn't do anything. Then there's a fight. Like, I think, I'm not too sure. I don't want to accuse anyone, but something happened right there. But, yeah. And then that's how the story ends. And then story number 6 is last year in 2018 or 18. It was 2018. I wanted to put up the star shower. I was like, let me put up the star shower because I want to. So mom's getting pissed. Mom's getting pissed. She's like yelling at me, like screaming in a tone. She's getting pissed for me to put up the star shower, saying how we're not ready to put up Christmas decorations yet, but I wanted to put up the star shower. She's just being a bitch. Like, she's being bitchy. And then as I'm putting up, like literally putting up the star shower myself, like for the first time, literally like I have my own house and decorating my own house for the first time. Sorry, my lip is bothering me. It's dry. There's these boys, like 3 or 4 boys. Are talking about me, saying how I'm a loser for putting up a Christmas decoration and how it's not okay for me to put up a decoration. I was like, that's what I'm, okay, let me explain. When you're putting up like a decoration, doesn't matter what holiday it is, and people are having that conversation where you can't tell, but it's about you, how it's just a negative conversation. It's about you, and you can't really hear because they're a little far away, but it's about you because you're doing something that you want to do. And it's they're saying sorry, my lip is bothering me. How they're saying like I don't know how to explain it actually, but they were saying, why am I putting up decorations? Basically, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like, those conversations, it's about you, but they're too far, like they're a little far away. But they're saying, why is she putting up decorations? It's not even like nobody has their decorations up there or whatever. So I was trying to put up those decorations, the star shower, and all I hear is this. Like, I don't want to be so loud because he's sleeping, but they're clapping at me. He clapped at me like 3 times for putting up a star shower. And I go inside. I said, Mom, this boy is clapping at me for putting up the star shower. And she's like, nobody's clapping at you. You really think somebody's clapping at you? Like, there's nobody out there. I was like, I heard it. She didn't know what was wrong with me. She knew my whole fucking life I was hallucinating. And she just acted like, what's wrong with you? You're so weird. What's wrong with you? So I didn't want to go out there anymore because this boy was clapping at me. She was like, bravo for putting up the star shower. Like, it's not even Christmas yet. Nobody has their decorations up. Bravo. That's what he's saying in a clap. And this is number 7. Every Christmas day, I have bad memories. I just started to notice that yesterday. Like last year in 2021, the one who lives down there, he laughed at me or something, or he said something. So I got pissed. I went to the dining room and I don't remember what Kenny said, but he called me a name. And then I started screaming at him. And my dad's like, you guys are going to fight on Christmas? Or something like that. I was like, I didn't start it. I did not start the fight. He called me a name. This is why I hate Christmas Day. I love Christmas. I love everything about it. Like, love. But I hate Christmas Day because of the bad shit that happens every fucking year on Christmas Day. Last year, which was the day I'm trying to tell you, when he called me a name, he came to check on me saying, "So what'd you get for Christmas?" I said a DVD and candies. And then I got, I actually don't remember what my gifts were, but I remember the stocking, the stuffing, stock, stuffer stocking, whatever it's called. I got My Little Ponies a very minty Christmas for my childhood because my mom threw away the VHS and she thought that was babyish. So I got it on DVD instead of VHS because I'm pretty sure VHS are really expensive. So I got it on DVD for my childhood, which was a VHS, but it's on DVD. And I got like candies. I love every fucking Christmas day. We used to get the orange candies. Like they'll be shaped as orange and taste like orange. Oh my god. I love those. I fucking love them. But they don't have those because of COVID. So yeah. So every fucking Christmas day something happens which will be bad memories. Okay? So I hate Christmas Day. And then part 9 is these Santa gloves and a jacket. Basically, I have a Cascades jacket, but it's the wrong one. I thought I bought the right one, but it's the wrong one because I was trying to be like her. I was such a big fan, but I don't like her anymore. And I wore these Santa gloves. My mom thought it would be like stripper gloves, but they are actually like fuzzy and soft. So I had my glasses. I had like I don't know if I had Christmas makeup on, but I'm pretty sure I did. My hair was in a ponytail. I think it was like Sprague curly. I don't know. And then I wore my Cascade jacket, and then I was like, warm for the winter. And I have Santa gloves on. We're at the mall. There was this adult man who looks like he's handsome. Like he's handsome in the face, but he also has a nice face. He's dressed nice, and there's a woman with him. He's standing at the door where they work, like it's some secret passage to their workplace. I don't know. And he's standing there, staring at me, how I'm dressed. Something was telling me it's the gloves. That's what it was telling me. I was like, stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Then when we got in, he just left. That's the story. And then story number, this is my favorite story because it's so ridiculous. Like why? Why did you have to look at me like that? And this is what taught me not to look at people at Starbucks in the window ever. I haven't looked at people in the Starbucks window since last Christmas in 2017 because of this situation. So I don't look at people in the Starbucks window until recently. So basically this is what happened. I'm all ready for Christmas. I got my Christmas music in. I got my Christmas music on. I got my Christmas outfit on. And I'm pretty sure I wore my Santa robe. I love that. And, I got my phone. I'm looking at the lady in the Starbucks drive-thru. But before that happens, my mom's like, yeah, can you have this, blah, blah, blah. So after she orders the food, she drives up, and I watched this lady. I'm sorry if I told you what happened first before. I should have said the drive-thru. I know you guys hate that. I'm sorry. I get so excited to tell you stories, but I'm looking at this lady in the drive-thru window watching her to make my drink. I was getting a peppermint frappuccino or something like that. I was watching her, just literally having I was watching her making the frappuccinos. And she does this with such a hateful face. I don't know if she had issues. I don't know if she had autism. I don't know
On
if
the
she had a
third day of
disability. I
Christmas,
don't
my true
know.
love gave to me
I don't
a
know why she turned to me
partridge
like
in a
that.
pear tree.
But I
On the
hated her
second
since the
day
day
of
I saw her.
Christmas, my true
And
love
she
gave
turned
to
to me like
me
this.
two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On
Damn!
the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to
You.
me three French hens, two turtle doves,
Oh,
and
wait,
a
let me try again.
partridge
Because
in a
that was, I
pear
made it too
tree.
mad. Let me
On
try
the
again. I'm
fourth day of
sorry.
Christmas, my
I'm
true
sorry.
love gave to me
I'm
four
sorry.
calling birds, three
Let me try
French
again.
hens,
She
two
turned to
turtle
me
doves,
like this.
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth
I
day
don't
of
know. I can't seem to
Christmas,
do
my
it.
true
But
love gave to
I was like,
me
what the fuck did I do?
five
I
golden
quickly looked at my
rings,
phone.
four calling birds, three French hens,
I was
two
like, that's it.
turtle
I'm like,
doves,
that's the
and
last
a
time I will ever look at a
partridge in a
Starbucks
pear
person in the window.
tree.
And that's what
On the
taught me
sixth day of
not to
Christmas,
look
my
at
true
people
love gave to
in the
me
Starbucks drive-through window.
six geese a-laying, five
Until
golden
recently I did.
rings, four calling
But I
birds,
don't do that
three
shit
French
because
hens, two turtle doves, and a
that situation I was
partridge
in.
in a pear
She was really rude.
tree.
I don't know if she
On
had
the
disability.
seventh day of
I don't know if she had
Christmas, my
autism.
true love
Actually,
gave
I
to
have that stuff.
me
I have issues.
seven swans a
I have
singing, six
autism and
geese
I
a
have
laying,
disability.
five
But I don't know what she
golden
had. But
rings,
I don't
four
know why she
calling
looked at me
birds,
like that.
three French hens, two turtle doves,
I don't know.
and a
And then last
partridge
story
in
on
a
number
pear
11 is
tree.
Santa robe.
On the eighth
Okay, so
day of
basically it's
Christmas, my
nighttime.
true
Me and
love
my
gave
brother
to
have
me eight
my little
maids a
brother Noah
milking, seven swans a
has the
swimming, six
lights on the
geese a
house.
laying,
And he's like, can you go
five
stand over there by the mailbox so we
golden
can film the
rings,
house for
four
my
calling
YouTube channel
birds,
or whatever
three
he said?
French
I was
hens,
like,
two
sure, whatever.
turtle
I didn't
doves,
want
and
to
a
because I knew something was going to happen.
partridge
But
in
why would
a
something happen in the dark?
pear
You tell me
tree.
what happened in the dark. I'm standing with the phone, his phone, recording the house. And I hear and feel like somebody's watching me. Just so you know what I'm dressed like, and I have no makeup on. I just took a shower, so I have no makeup on. I have my Santa robe. I'm wearing my cascade shirt, whatever pants I'm wearing. That's what I'm wearing. So I'm recording the house, and I was like, there was this mother with her husband and a baby. You know what she does? Who the fuck does this when they see Santa Claus? Like, I told my mom, I said, who does this when they see Santa Claus? And she's like, I don't know, like, I don't remember what she said, but I was like, who the fuck does this when they see Santa Claus? And then she was being nice to me afterwards, this lady. When she first saw me in the Santa robe, she laughed. She laughed at me. She thought I was Santa Claus. I'm a female. Santa's not transgender. And then she bends down. She does this. She has it. I wish I still had my strawberries. But you know, little me is like, I'm getting too old for my toys. Stupid little me. Regret throwing all my childhood toys away. Should have made a chocolate box. But anyways, after she laughs at me, she's like in the middle of the fucking street where she can get run over. She bends down to her infant child. She's like, say hi. The real Santa Claus. Well, she thought it was. I don't know what the fuck she thought it was. But I thought standing up would be more better because of the squeak chair. I don't know what the fuck she thought it was. First of all, she laughs at me, and then she tells her the child to say hi. Who the fuck does that to Santa Claus? When I see people meeting Santa Claus when I was little, they were standing in line waiting for their turn doing nothing mean. But why the fuck did she act like that? So fucking weird. I don't understand. Sorry, I had a weird wig hair coming off. I don't know. And then they just walked off. Okay? The fuck? And I told Noah what happened. And I don't know if he believed or not. That's what happened. And I went to go tell my mom, and my mom was like, she probably thought the kid was, I don't remember what she thought, but she was not believing me. She was just being on their side instead of my side. I don't know. Who the fuck does that when he sees Santa? I guess my bathrobe was so thick that my breasts weren't showing. Like, Santa Claus isn't Mexican. He isn't a female. You know what the fuck? Alright, guys, I gotta let you guys go. This has been too long. I gotta make part two. Alright, see you later.